Penguin Random House Audio presents Old Time Radio's Greatest Shows, Volume 66, featuring Orson Welles, Richard Widmark, Roy Rogers, and many more. Edited by Carl Amari.
From New York, the makers of Clippercraft clothes for men and 1,036 leading retail stores from coast to coast present the world's most famous detective, Sherlock Holmes. Our stories are based upon the character of Sherlock Holmes, created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Sherlock Holmes is played by John Stanley, Dr. Watson by Alfred Shirley, and the dramatizations are by Edith Meiser. Well, here we are once again, about to lift the knocker of Dr. Watson's familiar front door. Whew, it's covered with icicles.
Come in, Mr. Harris. Come in before you congeal.
Evening, Dr. Watson. What a night, a real January sleet storm.
You must be chilled to the bone.
On the contrary, in my new Clippercraft overcoat, I'm as snug as a bug in a rug.
And as fashionable as Beau Brummel himself. But come along, take it off now. You're as bad as my youngest godchild. Give him a new toy or hat or shoes, and he has to take them to bed with him. You don't sleep in your Clippercrafts, I hope, Mr. Harris?
No, as a matter of fact, I don't go quite that far, Doctor. But what Sherlock Holmes coup d'essai are we have tonight?
Coup d'essai, dear me. We are elegant tonight, Mr. Harris. As a matter of fact, that is a rather apt description of tonight's adventure. It concerns a coup or stroke of chance with a certain lucky shilling. Holmes was not in the ordinary sense of the word a gambling man, although the chances he took were sometimes too long for comfort. Consequently, you can imagine my surprise when he suggested we take on two of the crack whist players of the Bagatelle Club at stakes that were considerably over our heads. Yes, actually the stakes we were playing for were a young man's honor, possibly his life. But don't you think this would be a good place to mention a certain investment that is never a gamble?
You wouldn't mean the purchase of a Clippercraft suit or overcoat, Dr. Watson?
Touché, Mr. Harris. As you would say, touché.
Well, despite these unusual times, Clippercraft clothes still sell for prices exceedingly low for such truly fine quality. From their custom-like appearance, you never guess just how modestly priced they really are. You're assured of fine materials, exceptional workmanship, and comfortable fit in Clippercraft. Suits are only $40 and $45. Top coats and overcoats but $40, and sport jackets but $26.50. You get these amazing values because of the unique Clippercraft plan that today concentrates the buying power of 1,036 of the nation's finest stores from coast to coast. Year-round economies in manufacturing and distribution result from this great plan, and the savings are all yours. See these sensational Clippercraft values at your own local independent store. Compare them with clothes selling for many dollars more. And now, Doctor, to get back to your game of whist at the Bagatelle Club.
Yes, this was the adventure Holmes always referred to as the case of the lucky shilling. As a matter of accuracy, it was more than sheer luck that enabled Holmes to win with that particular coin. But to begin at the beginning, it was a lazy spring morning in the late 90s. I emerged from my bedroom with a well-developed case of spring fever.
Which Holmes jolted you out of.
He did indeed. Before I had time to down my morning coffee, he bustled me into a hansom cab, my revolver in my pocket, and the scent of adventure in my nostrils. Holmes was cold and stern and silent, his brows knit in thought and his thin lips drawn into a sardonic smile. A sure sign that we were on the prowl in the dark jungle of criminal London. Holmes, do you have to look so sinister? After all, it's a beautiful spring morning. The buds are budding, the birds are singing.
And one of our well-known young men of our town has unaccountably disappeared with a not inconsiderable sum of money, Watson. His mother sent me a frantic summons early this morning. Turn in here, driver. Park Lane. Number is 427.
427 Park Lane. That sounds vaguely familiar, Holmes.
Yes, we've been there before. This is the house, driver. Here you are. Keep the change.
By Jove, of course. It's the establishment of Lady Maynooth, wife of the Earl of Maynooth. It was through that window up there that her second son, the Honourable Ronald Adair, was shot by Colonel Moran's famous air gun.
This time it's her oldest son, Lord Robert, who's missing. Is it any wonder the letter she sent me verges on hysteria?
But you don't understand, Mr. Holmes. Robert is a most devoted son. He'd never leave me in my condition without some sort of explanation.
Your condition, Lady Maynooth?
As you know, Mr. Holmes, I left my husband, who is governor of one of the Australian colonies, the year before last, to return home to England for an operation for cataract of the right eye. My second son and my daughter accompanied me.
That operation, I believe, was a complete success.
It was, Mr. Holmes. But my son's tragic death, and the knowledge that my left eye was also affected and in due time would have to be operated on, left me in a horrible state of nervous depression.
Understandable, Holmes?
Yes, quite.
So, as the time for my second operation approached, my husband insisted that our oldest son, Robert, should be here with me.
How long has he been in London, Lady Maynooth?
Less than a week.
Hardly time for him to get into any scrape with the usual bad company.
Oh, it couldn't be anything of that sort, Dr. Watson. Robert is too shy and, well, perhaps fastidious is the word. He much preferred to spend an afternoon in the British Museum or the National Gallery than galloping up and down Rotten Row or winking at pretty nursemaids in Kensington Gardens.
Pity. A certain amount of kicking up of the heels in the young Lady Maynooth is healthy. It prepares them for life. They learn what to beware of later on.
Mr. Holmes, you terrify me. You don't suppose Robert has fallen into the clutches of one of those theatrical hussies at the Gaiety who are always marrying young men with titles?
Now, calm yourself, Lady Maynooth. Granted your son will inherit a title, I hardly think enough coin of the realm goes along with it to interest one of the Gaiety girls. Am I right?
Unfortunately, yes. That's why I'm so particularly worried about Robert. He's never had the handling of a large sum of money before.
Before what?
Before yesterday. I feel I must have no secrets from you, Mr. Holmes, if you're to find Robert. I need money. Desperately. My second operation for cataract is to be performed by the famous eye surgeon, Sir Lionel Tupper.
Oh, brilliant ophthalmologist. Best in the field.
Don't interrupt, Watson.
He is brilliant, Dr. Watson, but also frightfully expensive. His fee for my last operation was 500 guineas.
Why, it's outrageous.
But he's worth it. Every penny. Well, to make a long story short, I had no cash in hand. No possible way of raising any in the immediate future. So I gave Robert my pearls to pawn. It was yesterday afternoon. That was the last any of us saw of him.
Pardon the question, Lady Maynooth. They were valuable pearls?
Oh, yes, Mr. Holmes. They were worth many times the 500 guineas I hoped to raise on them.
I see.
But, pardon me, I see Parker, the butler, is motioning me from the front hall. I think he has something to tell me.
Another case of a scion of the upper classes gone wrong, Holmes?
Not necessarily, Watson, but quiet, she's coming back.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, I'm so relieved. Parker tells me that Robert has just come in the back way and gone up to his room.
Oh.
I'm so sorry to have brought you out on a wild goose chase, but you can see there's no further need for you.
On the contrary, Lady Maynooth, unless I'm very much mistaken, this is the moment when there's the greatest need for me. Which is your son's room?
First door left at the top of the stairs.
Come along, Watson, up we go.
What's wrong, Holmes? What do you think is that?
I may be wrong, but... No, the door's locked.
You hear that, Holmes?
Yes, Watson, it's not the first time we've heard that devil's tattoo.
In heaven's name, what is it?
The sound of heels beating against a closet door, Lady Maynooth. Your son has hanged
Oh,
himself.
confound the explanations, Holmes. Help me break down the door.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?